You got a warrant for your arrest.
A warrant for what? What I do?
You have a warrant for your arrest, ma'am.
What I do? Why you arresting me, officer?
You're under arrest. Stop resisting.
Under arrest for what? Oh, I don't want to resist.
Stop.
But why are you doing this to me?
Stop resisting.
What? I'm not
doing?
resisting.
Put your hands behind.
Ooh, my hand behind what?
I need backup.
Backup for what? Officer, why you arresting me?
Let's go.
Officer, why you arresting me?
Let's go.
Ooh, where we going? Subscribe. I'm your subconscious. Ooh, family. I'm back again. I know you miss me. I'm back though. Don't worry about it. You ain't had to tarry for too long, did you? Family, this is Drummer Boy 1980 fam. Hope you're having a good day. If not, ask yourself why. And remember, happiness is an inside job, and it will always be an internal affair. Huh? Did you understand? Shout out to the Lapeef Network, JR, Anton, Chicago Rilla, Kay, Kayla, T the Goddess, Logic, all those guys, all right? Let's look at a few clips right here, family, all right?
That's what I was saying.
And this men insist on telling women what we want.
Because it's my divine right. It's my duty. We have to. We shape and mold society. You don't. And this is the problem. The headphone on your ear, a woman didn't make that. A man made that. The car you have, the house you live in, men made that. Yes, it is our duty to tell you what. Yes, it is our duty. It's our duty to tell you how many pounds you weigh. It's our duty to tell you how you need to look. I don't understand why we've separated. Listen. I grew up in a nuclear family. My friends grew up in nuclear families. There is a reason why Black Americans in the past were married 30, 40 years. And now these attitudes and talking back when men are talking. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. This is just how it was. Yes, that's how. Yes, a man should tell you how to look. A man should tell you what to do. We are the leaders.
Women were willing to submit to those men because they were actually men.
Yes, and they made the money. Yes, and I make videos. Mm-hmm.
They were actually men. They were masculine.
Courtney said the same thing.
They were dominant and not domineering. Okay, so there's a difference between being dominant men in a household that you feel safe and protected by. Like Mena said, actually, that makes a little sense now. I mean, not in the context that she used it in, but they felt safe.
What do you consider back in the day?
I mean, my grand. Oh, yeah.
No, I'm talking to T.
Oh, okay.
Back in the day, like my grandparents they were married for a very long time. Like my mom's parents, they were married. They were so in love. It was like gross. Like, well, until like when my grandfather passed away, like they were super in love. Like my grandmother, she still loves her husband. Still talk about her husband to this day. So I've seen, back in the day, like my grandparents, like, whatever, call it, I don't know, 40s to 70s,
I'm gonna say this, T-Lady, you don't know what you want. Chaotic back you in the wall. Just a minute ago, you wanted an emotional man.
First of all, I didn't speak about anything that I want.
Let me finish.
I'm putting stuff in my mouth, though. You're not about to give me a narrative. Don't feed me your narrative.
No, baby, you just said it like almost 10 minutes ago. Did she not say she want that man that want to do all that emotional stuff?
Hello, motherfucker.
I said women.
So
I
you
answered the question.
No. Wait. I'm just making a point. Earlier, like maybe 10 minutes ago, she said she want a man to be emotional with her, to have this, to listen to what she got to say.
I said I want. That's what I said.
Emotional safety?
Yes.
Family, do me a favor. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, family. Go ahead and click it and come on back to see. Because we about to go in. Well, the man's name is very fitting. Chaotic. I'm going to show y'all guys when him and Six the Goddess got into it. But just not on this episode here. All right, family? Moving right along. What he's saying in this instance, I know, ladies, I love y'all, ladies. Trust me, I love y'all. I love black women, so I'm married to one. You see? I love black women. But in this instance, it's true. what he's saying. It's my place to let my wife know whenever that she's slipping. Oh, God. Oh. You heard me. It's my job to let my wife know that she's falling down or she's falling asleep on the job. Huh? Because marriage is a business now. You do realize that as well. Yes, the love can play a part and what have you and all that. Yes, skipping through the tulips and all of that hoopla. But marriage is a business, family. And whenever she's falling asleep or she's subpar, it's my job to let her know I'm going to pull a coattail. Huh? Did you hear me? Ladies, don't be upset. Just listen. Hear me out. Because I'm trying to get the families back together. I'm trying to get the nuclear family back together and stay together. That's what I said. You heard me? But I do agree with the gentleman in this take right here. When my order, I'm going to pull a coattail. If she's gaining weight, I'm going to pull a coattail. If she's too mouthy and start to act like people that you see up on this panel, you got to go, man. I can't deal with that. I can't deal with a woman that's so masculine and want to be all up in your face and challenging you on everything. I'm the leader. And yes, on certain instances, I'm going to go to my wife and have conversation with her. But some things I'm not asking you nothing about. What I'm going to come and tell you is we going this away. And it's no conversation. It's no wise counsel, no none of that. I can see 5 miles down the road. In the meantime, my wife looking at the first 100 foot. I said what I said. I said it. A man supposed to have vision. He's supposed to be a visionary. Am I right or wrong about it? So that's why you entrust yourself unto a man. And I did say a man. I didn't say a male. Differentiate the two, family. Huh? Women, you have to know the difference. All right? But moving right along.
Still very emotionally available.
Bruh.
You're tripping.
No, but you know what you did? Everything chaotic, the truth said, chaotic truth said, you're displaying that shit right now. Every time
I'm not. I'm calling you out on your bullshit because you're using an analogy that don't even make sense.
No, it ain't. That makes
it doesn't make sense.
Look at it, just said she wanted emotional, man, and now she wants.
I said you asked what providing
was. If a man is being masculine,
was.
that means that he cannot emotionally relate to his woman and his family. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Period.
So y'all don't think that, just to be frank, that the men of yesteryear was really some simps and some bitches, like in real life? Like that's where that whole narrative of happy wife, happy life came from. These dudes was miserable. And I'm not talking about your grandparents specifically because I don't know your grandparents, but the families of yesteryear failed us. They lied to us. They gave us all of this presentation of what they thought it was. In reality, they were suffering behind closed doors and they was just enduring through each other. They didn't even sleep in the same bedrooms half of them, the majority of the times.
Oh, my grandparents did.
Listen, you keep saying don't use your anecdotal experience, but then you keep using anecdotal experience. Picking which one you want to grow with. You want to talk about the general public, or you want to talk about your specific situation? Which one you want to deal with?
She want a nigga with long hair. Cause see, let's keep it funky. He want a nigga with long hair and a nigga with short hair. She want a tall nigga and a short nigga.
Yeah.
She want a goddamn a nigga that's buff and a nigga that's goddamn fat. She want all.
And y'all want a nigga, y'all want a woman that's bad and one that cooks and clean. Y'all want one that fucks all night and one that doesn't do shit. Like
they
y'all
want a nun and a hoe.
Y'all want her to be bad as fuck, but then be in the kitchen cooking and cleaning. Y'all want that same shit.
A city girl.
Same shit. And you want her to swing across the pole, and then you want her to wear cover from head to toe. Like,
a good looking woman can't cook and clean.
No, nobody want that shit, nigga. Hey, nobody be wanting them BBLs. Y'all niggas want to get that shit. Nobody want that long flowing weave. You niggas choose to get that shit.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Well, family. Oh, yeah. By the way, I got on these glasses because my daughter scratched my eyeball, and my eye's very sensitive to light. I'm not trying to be cool because the truth of the matter, I'm cool already. Huh? Did you hear me? Moving right along. Anton is 100% correct. 100%. I do agree with it. Men of yesteryear, a lot of them was simps, guys. Let's just be honest. Let's cut the chit chat and quit chewing the fat up and lying to ourselves. Because Big Mama ran the house back then a lot of times. Huh? Did you hear what I said? Big Mama ran the house a lot of times, guys. And that's just the truth of the matter. But a lot of guys back then used to always use the phrase, a happy wife, a happy life. See, now that don't pan out well with me, guys. Simply because if you have a woman and you literally subscribe to that ideology of a happy life, a happy wife, a happy wife, a happy life, whichever order, all right, that woman is going to use that as leverage because every time that she's not satisfied, she's going to throw a fit like a youngin', a child, a pupil. You heard me? That's the way she's going to act. And that's going to put her in the driver's seat. So ultimately, she's going to be ruling the house by simple logic. It's just that simple. Huh? Did you hear me? She's going to be running the house and you going to be on the back burner on everything. You heard me? She could be making all the decisions, and when everything go awry and the wheels come off the wagon, you know who she's going to blame? You the one that let me do it. That's the first thing that she gonna say, guys. Did you hear me? She's gonna blame you. So take notes. Do not subscribe to the ideology of a happy wife, a happy life, because that's false. That's a red herring. That's false. That's patently false. You heard? Moving right along. A lot of women don't know what they want, guys. To a woman now, and she would give you an answer on a particular thing, right? And 5 minutes later, you can ask her that same question, and she would give you something totally different because of her feelings. And feelings are fine, ladies. Do not get me wrong. I have no problem with that. None whatsoever. Because that was the way that you was designed and built. But do not use your feelings or being overly emotional and erratic and brash and all this crazy stuff and blame it on your feelings. Because I'm a woman, that still don't make you out of control. Huh? Did anybody hear me? It still doesn't make you act a fool and be up out of control and be out of order because you have feelings. Men have feelings too. But men know how to taper their feelings for the most part. Now, there's some guys that's very emotional like women are, but you can't use that as a crutch. Men, you should show your feelings, happiness, sad, excited, blah, 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 but you are not making decisions from the well of feelings. Fellas, you're supposed to operate off of being logical and rational, practical, pragmatic, huh? You heard me? And yes, we don't want no long flowing fake hair. I don't want that mess. Now, let me just give you this little quick nugget. See, that's what separates women. The texture of your hair, your body smell. Oh God, I don't want to go into it. Moving right along.
Y'all check yourselves.
The reality is that, again, if you ask a bunch of women, they're going to give a bunch of different answers, but they're going to move the same around a certain type of dude. They don't know what they want, bro. Realistically. Women don't know what they want. And they, honestly, in a lot of ways, and this is not insulting, this is just the truth, they're like children. They are to be continuously molded. They are to be continuously embraced, taught, protected, loved. All of those different things are the same things that you have to do with children as they continue to grow. And even with women, they have to stay under your covering. And that's why until they get passed on to whoever it is that their husband is going to be, because they need that covering. They are literally like children. And if you let children feed themselves, they're going to pick a bunch of bad stuff that's for them, but they don't necessarily know what's good for them in the first place. So you take it into consideration because they do have some insight, and there is some things that they can add that's valuable as far as giving insight into what it is that's best for the relationship. But in reality, and I'm not saying that all men know what's best, but in reality, there are certain men that have to be lording over women, because if they don't know what they want, they don't know what's best for them.
Yeah, all we gotta do is listen to Miss T talk. She'll tell you goddamn 10 different versions of niggas she want.
I'm gonna need you to stop.
There's the man that
Okay,
picks up
because
women
first
in
of
the
all,
Walmart.
what I said earlier, the only anecdote.
Ooh, woo. How can somebody argue with that, guys? I don't see no lies. No lies are detected. I mean, you can't punch no holes through that. He's pretty much spot on, in my humble opinion. Guys, let me just break it down to you in this sense. Whenever that you look at credit card debt, who have the biggest debt? Who is struggling the most? Even though they most college educated. Factor in this stuff, guys. Look at their net worth as a whole, collectively. They swamped in debt. Why? This comes from the decisions that a lot of women make. And I'm talking in particular black women. They make these decisions because what they're trying to do ultimately is they trying to replace the man with income and a job and a career, which in most of them don't have careers. They just have jobs, basically. He is absolutely right, guys. You're supposed to leave your father's house and another man supposed to cover you. See, but now people want to rule over the man and want to fight the man, and you this and point your hand up in his face, and you can't get along because a lot of times women don't want to listen. You shouldn't pick that type of guy then. If the guy can't produce, ladies, hear me out good, ladies. Hear me out, because I'm being translucent. You can see straight through me, all right? If the guy can't produce, whether it's financially, whether it's protection, whether it's having a vision, whether it's having structure, whether it's leadership or what have you, if the guy lacks those qualities, why are you opening up your legs to him? Oh, God. Don't get mad, ladies. I'm just asking a question. And that is a legitimate question. If the guys are subpar and they not on your level, as you say, why are you giving him the most precious thing that you can give him? Huh? To be honest with you, I hope this video pricks somebody's heart. I hope it pierces you down to your soul. If the guy's so subpar, why are you giving him your treasure then? Why are you so easy then? Huh? Apparently that you don't value yourself. Because you will turn around and lay down with a man, right? And then get up and complain about the man, but you just slept with him though. And I'm about to get out of here, all right? Remember this, shout out to TBA. Whenever you lay down with a man, whatever level he on at that time, a general rule of thumb, do not expect him to be no higher than what he was when you slept with him. Oh, mic drop, family. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button for me, family. Hit the share button, because I'm trying to get into the algorithm, family, all right? Hit the cash out. Support my channel, guys, because I'm growing. You know, I'm getting up out the mud. I ain't got no backing from nobody. I'm just getting it out the mud. That's how I do, and it's fine. Last but not least, family, I want to tell you thank you. 10-fold's over. And remember, there is more. Peace.